I thought our trials were over. I thought we were done doing hard. It's really common that they can have intestinal issues. A lot of them have heart defects and then also thyroid issues. In talking to the pediatrician, we said, these are the 3 things that we would like to have tested. And he said, well, as far as his intestines, is he pooping? And we said, well, kind of. He said, well, then we don't need to look at that. So they sent us home, and Jack couldn't hold any food down. And going into the pediatrician's office, he'd say, well, these kids with Down syndrome can have a harder time holding food down, and so you're probably just gonna need to feed him every 20 minutes. I was not sleeping because I was doing exactly that. If someone tells me you've got to feed the baby every 20 minutes, I'm gonna feed the baby every 20 minutes. And I was so worried that he wasn't keeping any food down. We started noticing that Jack was losing a significant amount of weight. I remember going into the pediatrician's office this one particular day, and I said, I just really feel like I need to take him to the emergency room. And he said, well, if you feel like you need to take him to the emergency room, you can go ahead and take him, but I don't think it's an issue. I think that we just need to fortify his feeds and keep doing what we're doing, and he'll get to a healthy weight. But I really felt strongly that I needed to take him to the emergency room. So we took him to the emergency room, and in doing that, they ran all of these tests. They still misdiagnosed him in the emergency room, but luckily they sent us up to Primary Children's Hospital, which was a blessing because if they hadn't sent us there, Jack probably wouldn't have survived. The surgeon looked at Jack's chart, and he looked at me and he said, it's a miracle that Jack's still alive because he has nearly starved to death for the last 2 weeks.